Hare Krishna. Welcome to morning Amrut Vani program. Her Grace Padmavati Sevika Devi Dasi Mataji will be giving her transcendental words of wisdom. Dr. Rameshwar Nayak Prabhuji will be reading the Nama Amrita, followed by Bhakti Rupangshi Sharma Mataji reading the Prabhupada. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam to all devotees. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmaya Sri Gurave Namaha. His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Samast Bhakturand ki jai. Namamrita. The loud chanting of the holy name benefits even plants. The loud chanting of the holy name benefits even plants, creepers, and insects. When the Lord loudly chanted Hari Bol, the trees and creepers become jubilant to hear him. The loud chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is so powerful that it can even penetrate the ears of trees and creepers, what to speak of animals and human beings. Sri Chaitanya once asked Haridas Thakur how trees and plants could be delivered. The Haridas Thakur replied that the loud chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra would benefit not only trees and plants but insects and all other living beings. One should therefore not be disturbed by the loud chanting of Hare Krishna, for it is beneficial not only to the chanter but to everyone who gets an opportunity to hear. See Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 17.45. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Dhanvat Pranam. Prabhupada quote, 21st October. Anything can be done by practice. So if we take Krishna Prasadam, the tongue is restricted, locked to some limited. Then all our senses become controlled. Vrindavan, October 21, 1977. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dhanvat Pranam. Om Agyanan Timrandasya Gyananjana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swarupa Ramayan Dadati Swapadandikam. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai, His Grace Rupilas Prabhuji ki jai, सभी भक्त वृंद की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय. सभी भक्तों को दंडवत प्रणाम. The holy name of Krishna is an attractive feature for the saintly people. It is the annihilator of all sinful reactions and is so very powerful that even if you only hear the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, you start getting purified. Especially if the chanter is a pure devotee like Haridas Thakur, then even animals, trees, birds and insects get purified and become blissful and very joyful. All living entities, moving and unmoving, were liberated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's loud chanting of the holy names. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Haridas Thakur, on this earth, there are so many living entities. What will happen to the trees, the plants, the insects and other living entities? How will they be delivered from the material bondage? They all have consciousness, although they are in the Bhog Yoni. So they should also get a chance to get liberated from their state. Haridas Thakur replied, they all can be delivered by your mercy alone, and you have already granted this mercy by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra loudly. When your devotee Vasudeva Datta submitted this plea at your lotus feet for the deliverance of all living entities, you accepted that request and did accordingly. In reality, you have accepted this form of a devotee just to deliver all the fallen souls. By descending as an incarnation at Navadvipa, you, just like Krishna, have already delivered all the living entities of this entire universe. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed through the solitary forest chanting the holy names of Krishna, and all the animals saw him and gave him the way. They all were influenced by the chanting and stood calmly by one side. Once he touched the feet of a tiger, and that tiger immediately got up and began to dance and chant, Krishna, Krishna. Once he splashed some water on a mad elephant, and even he began to chant Krishna, Krishna. Such is the influence of the chanting of the holy names. If the devotee who chants is a purified soul, then we will see the effect of chanting on others very quickly. Because pure devotees carry Vrindavan in their hearts, and when they chant, their purity helps others to change. Example, Haridas Thakur chanted 3 lakh holy names in a day. His purity was so high that a prostitute who was sent to him to distract him herself changed completely after she heard his chanting and became a devotee. The classic example is Srila Prabhupada. He went to the US all alone to fulfill his spiritual master's desires, and he offered Krishna Prasad to the hippies and chanted Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Initially, he was doing only these two activities with a very pure intention in his heart. As a result, he was successful in his mission and he created thousands of devotees and hundreds of temples in the West. All his sacrifices, austerities, and penances had completely purified him, and he became Lord Krishna's finest instrument. So, pure devotees like Haridas Thakur, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, and others are very rare, and once touched and blessed by them, there is no way back to this material world. Their mercy is so powerful, hence, we should respect the holy names and keep chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada quote. In Bhagavad Gita 6.34, it is said that mind is chanchal, restless, very strong, obstinate, and agitating. Our mind always runs behind satisfying its desires. The desire is for consuming various palatable foodstuff. The desire for consuming various palatable foodstuff is very active within all of us. So Srila Prabhupada says that fulfill your desire of eating best varieties of food, but restrain your tongue from having Rajasic or Tamasic variety of foodstuff. Food that is offered to Lord Krishna with love and affection is Krishna Prasad. And thus Krishna Prasad has a potency to change us from within. Srila Prabhupada offered Prasad to the hippies and did chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra for them. These two actions changed their lives completely and they became his ardent devotees. So when we use our tongue to have Krishna Prasad and to chant the holy names of Lord, we are actually making the highest and the best use of our tongue. All this is possible only and only with continuous practice. Asamshaya Mahabaho Manu Durnigraham Chalam Abhyasena tu Konteya Vairagena Cha Grahate. It is possible to curb our restless mind and our aggressive senses with suitable practice and by practice alone and the chanting of Harinam and eating Krishna Prasad, we can develop detachment, Vairagya, very quickly. Because Hare Krishna Mahamantra and Krishna Prasad are none other than Krishna himself, automatically when we lock our tongue to eating only the Krishna Prasad, then our other senses also get controlled. Always remember, Jaisa An Vaisa Man. Hare Krishna.